Nia gently touched his hand, stopping him from unlocking the cell. "Ayo, listen to me," she said, her voice calm despite the tempestuous night. "I can help the village. I can calm this storm." In the heart of a small fishing village named Zara, located on the West African coast, lived a young fisherman named Ayo. He was known for his courage and kindness, and his life was deeply intertwined with the sea. The villagers relied on the ocean for their livelihood and held it in high esteem. However, Ayo had a unique connection with the sea. One evening, as the sun set and night began to fall, something unusual happened to Ayo. His fishing net, typically filled with fish, caught something quite unexpected: a wounded mermaid. She was a captivating creature with shimmering scales that sparkled in the dimming light, and eyes as deep as the ocean itself. Ayo was astounded. "What a magical creature," he thought to himself in wonder. The mermaid, struggling to speak, softly said, "Water, please. I'm far from home, injured and weak." Ayo reassured her, moved by her vulnerability. "Don't worry, I won't harm you." Ayo had heard tales of mermaids, and out of compassion, he decided to hide her in a secluded lagoon, caring for her injuries with medicinal herbs and fresh spring water. As the days passed, the mermaid, whom Ayo named Nia, meaning purpose of the sea, gradually recovered. She shared stories of her underwater world, with Ayo's sunken cities, coral gardens, and magnificent creatures. In return, Ayo talked about his village, his dreams, and his life as a fisherman. Their friendship grew stronger, crossing the boundaries of their different worlds. In the tranquil lagoon, they found comfort in each other's company, and their love grew secretly. However, their secret didn't last long. Some village children, playing near the lagoon, spotted Nia's shimmering tail. They got excited and began to spread stories like wildfire. "Guess what? There's a mermaid in the lagoon," they exclaimed, their imaginations running wild. The news reached Ayo's childhood friend, Ada, who had feelings for him. She felt a mix of jealousy and worry. "Ayo, this could bring bad luck to all of us," she warned, torn between her emotions and concern for the village. Fear started to grip Zara. The elders talked about ancient superstitions. Fishermen feared the seas, and the air was filled with anger and talk of curses. The once peaceful village now felt full of fear and suspicion. One night, driven by fear, a group of villagers, led by Ada, confronted Ayo. They demanded, "Show us this creature," as they carried torches in the moonlight. With reluctance, Ayo led them to the lagoon. When they saw Nia, radiant under the moonlight, her tail gently swaying in the water, they fell silent. But their fear overpowered their amazement. "She must be causing our problems," one villager exclaimed, and before Ayo could defend her, they captured Nia, locking her up in a cell, deciding her fate by dawn. Ayo's pleas fell on deaf ears. "She's not what you think. She wants peace and understanding," he pleaded. But the villagers, blinded by fear, remained unmoved. On the night before her execution, an unusual storm hit Zara. Furious waves pounded the coastline, and the villagers huddled together, fearing the worst. Ayo knew he couldn't let the villagers harm Nia, and he had a daring to set her free. With determination burning in his eyes, Ayo made his way to the place where Nia was being held captive. Howling winds and pouring rain masked his movements. He reached the cell where Nia was imprisoned, finding her drenched and shivering. "Nia, I've come to free you," Ayo whispered urgently, his voice barely audible over the storm. Nia looked at him, her eyes filled with gratitude. "Ayo, you mustn't risk your life for me," she implored, her voice quivering. Ayo's heart ached as he reached for the lock on the cell. "I can't leave you here to face their anger. I want you to run away, use the chaos of the storm to escape." Nia gently touched his hand, stopping him from unlocking the cell. "Ayo, listen to me," she said, her voice calm despite the tempestuous night. "I can help the village. I can calm this storm." Ayo's brows furrowed in confusion. "How can you do that?" Nia closed her eyes, a serene expression on her face. "I am connected to the sea, Ayo. It's a part of me. If you free me, I can use my powers to calm the sea, to protect the village." Ayo hesitated, torn between his desire to free Nia and his duty to the village. But in that moment, he saw the sincerity in her eyes. "Can you really do it?" Nia nodded. "I believe I can, but I need your help. Release me, and together we can save Zara." With a deep breath, Ayo unlocked the cell and gently lifted Nia in his arms. Her scales glistening, even in the pouring rain, he cradled her carefully as they made their way to the shore, where they faced the raging sea, the villagers, and the storm's fury. Nia began to sing a hauntingly beautiful melody that seemed to resonate with the very elements. As her song filled the air, the waves gradually calmed, the wind subsided, and the rain ceased. Seeing this miracle, the villagers realized their mistake. "We judged out of fear, not understanding," they admitted, feeling deep regret. Nia, with a heart as vast as the ocean, forgave them. She blessed Zara with prosperity and protection as she returned to the sea. Before leaving, she gave Ayo a magical conch shell, a symbol of their love. Every day, Ayo would visit the ocean shore, holding the conch shell close to his heart. He would listen to the whispers of the sea through the shell, feeling Nia's presence and finding solace in their connection. It became a daily ritual, a way for him to stay connected to the love of his life and the enchanting world she came from. One evening, as Ayo sat by the shore, listening to the ocean's whispers through the magical conch shell, a soft glow started to emanate from the water. The waves gently parted, and Nia emerged, not as a mermaid, but in human form, walking toward him with the grace of the sea. "Is that really you, Nia?" Ayo gasped in amazement. "Yes, my beloved Ayo," she replied, her voice as melodious as ever. "The sea spirits have blessed us. On full moon nights, I can walk on land with you until dawn." Tears of joy welled up in Ayo's eyes as he hugged her. The villagers, witnessing this incredible transformation, were filled with wonder and happiness. For Ayo, his ability to become human on full moon nights became a symbol of hope and magic in Zara, a testament to the power of their love and the blessings of the sea. On these special nights, Nia and Ayo strolled along the shore, sharing stories and dreams. They sat by the fire with the villagers, who eagerly listened to Nia's tales of the underwater world. Her presence brought a deeper understanding of the sea's mysteries and strengthened the bond between the villagers and the ocean. Ayo and Nia's reunions became celebrated events in Zara. The village prepared feasts, and the air was filled with music and laughter. These nights beautifully blended both worlds, the human and the mystical. As dawn approached, Nia would return to the sea, her human form dissolving into the waves, leaving behind a trail of shimmering sparkles on the water surface. Though always saddened by her departure, Ayo found solace in knowing that their love had bridged the gap between two worlds. Over time, these visits became a part of Zara's natural rhythm. The villagers eagerly anticipated the full moon nights when Nia would visit their shores. Children grew up with stories of the fisherman and the mermaid who could walk among them, a living fairy tale that spoke of love, understanding, and the magic of the sea. Ayo and Nia's love continued to flourish, an eternal bond strengthened by their ability to be together in both realms. Their story, filled with wonder and joy, became a symbol of hope and a reminder that love knows no bounds, transcending the very limits of nature itself. In Zara, the legend of Ayo and Nia lived on, a timeless tale of two hearts believed to be protectors of the ocean's secrets. Please hit the subscribe button if you like the story. Thank you for watching.